back for another movie review. I'm talking about F1 the movie. I don't know why they put the movie on there, but F1 the movie, just in case you didn't know, hey, it's the movie. Starring Brad Pitt, directed by the same guy as Top Gun Maverick, which is pretty cool because it's a similar scenario. Top Gun Maverick is about an old guy and a young gun, and well, some young guns, old guy teaching them new tricks. Hey, we kind of got the same kind of thing going over here with F1. Hey, director, you think you can chime in and help us out with it? And he does, and honestly, I think he does capture the same vibe, and it might be a little better. It's a great movie. We're gonna get into it. It's starring Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. He's a brother. I think he's a brother from the UK. Going into this movie, I had to be honest, I didn't even know if I wanted to see it because I'm like, it's a race car movie, you know what I mean? It's not Fast and the Furious and stuff like that, which those are just cool street racing movies. This is a race movie. But I was hearing all the buzz about it, just seeing a lot of stuff, and let me give this movie a chance. And it's starring Brad Pitt. I don't think he would pick a bad movie. But I said, all right, cool. Let's go check it out. And I was disappointed. I was not. I think I was definitely pleasantly surprised. Going into this movie, I don't really know anything about the race world other than NASCAR, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, just the guys like that. But that was a generation ago. I don't know none of the new drivers. We played NASCAR back like on Xbox back in the day. NASCAR was a dope game. But literally other than that, I don't really know about the race world. I don't know about the racing, especially F1. Other than Danica Patrick, that's really all I know. So I didn't really have much information going into this movie other than that. So they give us a simple story that a average movie goer could ride with because the theme, it's just sports, a competition, somewhat of a redemption story. It's also an older guy showing a young guy who's really good how to go from good to great. The story is about Brad Pitt's character. He is a racer. He's a guy who he's going from one race team to another. He got race commitment issues. He'll be on one team and he'll help out this team. And then basically he's a racer for hire. Still races for the love of racing. And he has an old pal from back in the day who needs some help on his team. He has some young guys with some promise, but his team stinks. They're not winning any races. And he's just like, man, look, I need something to give us a spark. I need something, and I know you good, and I know you still be racing. So he gets him on the team. He's starting to help out. The young bull who is good, that's Damson Idris' character, he's good, but he needs to go for here. And Brad Pitt's character kind of helps push him because he's looking at this old guy coming in, you're trying to step on my shine, but they're not winning any races. So it's kind of like, what's going on, man? And that's really the movie. And they're trying to get this team, which is in last place, to win something because they got to help this team win because they're really bad. They suck. All right, they stink. They gotta help do something or everybody's job's gonna be on the line, basically. That's really the movie. The movie is a guy who is sort of getting a second shot. He's getting a second shot because when he was younger, something happened and he wasn't able to really live up to the hype because he was a really good, Brad Pitt's character, he was a really good young driver at one point. And something happens, throws off his career, throws off his life. And now this is sort of his 30 years later. This is his sort of last hurrah to recapture that moment of when he was younger, the shot he never got. So that's really it. And so he's getting this shot with this Formula One team, and he got this young driver that's right next to him that's like, you ain't getting your shot with me. You ain't getting, I'm here. And it's one of those, you do, I'm here. And it's just like, I see you here, but I'm here too. And it's a nice, there's really not a protagonist. There's not a antagonist. There's really two protagonists. There's two main guys fighting for the spot. Like The Rock and Stone Cold back in the day. It was like two good guys. And they're both fighting for the spot. It's kind of like that. So anyway, but it's a great movie. I would say again, I was pleasantly surprised. I was honestly happy. I was a happy moviegoer coming out of there. My overall thoughts on the movie, it was well done. It was well directed. If they were looking to recapture the feeling from Top Gun Maverick, if they were looking to recapture that feeling, they did it. Matter of fact, it might have been better because this is a competition movie. I know they had competition internally within Top Gun Maverick, but this is racing, race after race after race. You can see they suck at first and they have problems. They're supposed to be a team. They're not working well together. So you see those issues, but You see them get better and better, and by the end, yeah, well, you know how all these team movies go. Somebody's gonna win and somebody's gonna be a champion at the end. So from that standpoint, it looked good. The acting was great. Brad Pitt's character was really easy to root for. Like I said, I think a lot of people have felt that redemption, that feeling of being an underdog. You never got your shot. There's a lot of emotion and feeling into this movie. I can connect with this guy. He's just a racer. He's a guy. He's just like, look, this is what I do. I race. He really gets a shot out of nowhere, and he takes it. I think the movie was done well. I think the visuals look good. You really get to feel like you're in the car. It's a lot of turning. They probably had multiple cameras on the car, I'm sure, to make you feel like you're in the cockpit. You really do. You feel like a racer, and I'm like, the adrenaline, you're rushing in, every turn, every crash. I will say, he definitely doesn't come off perfect. He crashes in this movie. He doesn't come off like the savior. I used to be that dude, and every race is perfect. He'd be crashing. You'd be like, man, this dude, I thought he was supposed to be nice like that. So that's their way of showing you his flaws, but he is nice like that. I definitely enjoyed myself watching this movie. It gets you the adrenaline. It's just something about competition that I just love, and I think we Americans love. That's another thing I liked about this movie. I liked that it was diverse, and it wasn't diverse for diverse sake. It was diverse because I'm pretty sure it feels like NASCAR is more of an American sport and F1 is worldwide. And you saw all the different countries and all the different cultures. So that's what was cool, is you had all these different cultures a part of F1, which I wasn't expecting that. So it made me more comfortable watching the movie, because I'm like, brothers, we don't really watch racing. Just don't. And that brother is a racer, which was nice. But anyway, another thing I liked about the movie is just the competition. Captures competition. Brad Pitt's character is like, look, you're gonna have to earn this. And dude is like, this is already my team though. You coming in, you don't even really need to be here. And Brad Pitt's like, but they wanted me here for a reason, so I'm gonna do my job. You need to do yours. It's one of those things where it makes a young guy have to get better. I think in different parts of life, you see that in corporate America, stuff like that. Somebody come in to shake things up, and you gotta adjust. And it made them better. So I liked it. All the races were dope. The races were good. I haven't seen a good race movie in a while. The Fast and the Furious movies were really good. They were good for a while up until the last few. And then even those were street racing movies. So I haven't seen a race movie. So the last race movie was like Fast and Furious. So this is pretty good. And I can see them doing a sequel. Would I recommend going to see this movie? For sure. I definitely would. It's a good movie. It's a good time. It's a long movie though, because I remember seeing the runtime. It's 2.5 hours, and I was like, man, I don't know. It's a race movie. I'm not really into racing. Am I gonna like it? But honestly, the adrenaline, again, it's competition. It's a 2.5 hour movie because you have all these races, and then you got dialogue in between and stuff, and then you got a race. So you're moving the whole time. So it's pretty good. I definitely like it. Like I said, they definitely recapture the Top Gun Maverick feeling. If not better. Just a basic solid movie that was just well executed. Brad Pitt is still Brad Pitt. He's still a movie star. He does his role well. There's nothing I didn't like about this movie. Everything was good. I would say I don't have any negatives other than the runtime. I think that's the only negative. But then again, you don't really feel like, you feel it, but you don't feel it. You know what I mean? You feel like once it's starting to get to the end, but once it gets to the end, you feel that it's at the end, and it's like, it's probably their last race, and sure enough, it's the last race. So that part is cool, but I really just that adrenaline, just that energy, the competition, man, I like this. I enjoyed it, loved it. If they do make a sequel, I'll definitely be going to see that. Would I recommend this movie? Yes. I'll give this movie probably a 4 out of 5, maybe even a 4.5 out of 5. It was a great movie. Like I said, other than the runtime, which again, you don't really feel. You feel it, but you don't feel it. But it's a great movie. So anyway, I would recommend going to see this movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. If you like racing movies, stuff like that. Anyway, post your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this movie. If you've seen it before, if you like it, let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one.